first off, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, well, let's do
You're
one
welcome.
of these. Thank you for joining me.
Always a pleasure.
It's always awesome to do this, and I think today is probably about the most perfect day you could possibly do it.
Weather's perfect.
Not too hot. It's absolutely gorgeous out. Show me a little bit about what's going on right now in Hobart.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, one of the main things we want to brag about is we're at the finish line of the 3rd Street Bridge, which was a vision that we had 10 years ago. In 2008, we had a flood, and the flood did so much damage in our community. It wiped out just about every east-west road in the city, and so I had a goal that we needed to improve the ability for the lake to move water quickly through our community and back out to Lake Michigan. This is going to have huge benefits for the city, not only the city of Hobart, but really Northwest Indiana. So we're already seeing businesses that have interest in our downtown as the lake becomes an attraction. So it has a threefold impact, and so we're excited about this. And then after this, we'll go to the Wisconsin Street Bridge and do some work on improving the flow of water they can get through there. So at the end of the day, we can see some major ability to handle water in future heavy storm events such as 2008. Hopefully we'll never have that fear of that kind of destruction again to our community. The bridge was the last big project that I definitely wanted to get started. Now, I would say a lot of what I want to do is get the housing market to where it needs to be. A housing market that reflects, some higher incomes of people that might want to locate in Hobart. To bring this property back to life with the new elementary school is it's been an amazing thing. The quality of life that it continues to bring to the area that will be serviced by this school. People are so excited. Homes are selling in the city a lot of times before they can even hit the listings. People are buying them, and a lot of times they're paying more than the asking price. So I think, the combination of the school district working with the city, just an amazing thing is happening here in the city of Hobart. And talking about the school district, they're unveiling also their new Olympic-sized pool at the high school. That's going to be huge too, and it's going to bring a lot of investment in our community. We know we're all, basically we're all brothers and sisters working for really the same goals, and that is to make our communities as productive as we can, but understanding that when we're productive, all the other communities benefit. With the mayors now, we all realize that it's not just about the boundaries that you serve as mayor, because if we're not in this together, then we don't see the total benefits that we can provide. And it's really worked out well. That's why it's so nice in working with you and your staff, because we need good news. We need, with what this nation has went through with the virus, with protest and various things that have caused unrest, we need good news to saturate our hearts and our minds. This has really been a success story that probably rivals any success story in the state of Indiana, where a family came together with a vision, and they've continued to keep it a family business. But then you look and you see how they've expanded to meet the growing demands of their business, not just locally. The retail is just one part of their business. What they do internationally and around the country,
It's just an amazing business. And every time I'm with the family and talk to them about, you can't help but get excited for them.
The town of Hobart has been really good to us. They have, the town and the community in general has supported us through all of our growth, and that's from providing, an excellent workforce, a superior workforce, really talented people. We've got a great team here that's helped build all of this. It's certainly not my family alone, that's for sure. We've got some really great people that work for us, and they all come from this community. So this community really, and the town of Hobart, really helped build this place.
One of the things during the virus, when we had people working remotely, I came to work every day. I felt like that if I'm going to expect my police department and fire department and public works, those that had to be at work, I felt like I needed to be there too. So, you see a lot of times during a bad situation or a tough situation, you see the best in people coming out.
Yep. Any challenge definitely brings out the best.
Yep.
Or brings out the worst.
Correct.
Back to what we were talking about earlier. What do you focus on?
Yep.
Do you focus on the best, or do you focus on the worst?
That's right. There was a lot of benefits during those times for some of the businesses that wanted to really capture the carry-out business, but some didn't. Some of them said, you know what, we're going to take this time, maybe do some remodeling and do some
I've
things.
seen a lot of that.
Yes.
Well, let's go take a look
All right.
at some of the stores.
When I came into office in 2008, there was a lot of storefronts that were unoccupied. And one of the things that I, along with other leadership, said, we've got to do some changes to our downtown to make it attractive. And so we pursued the riverfront license program, where restaurants can get a riverfront license for like $1,000 a year. So restaurants started coming to our downtown saying, hey, we want to be a part of this. We got Montego Bay, which is a Jamaican restaurant, authentic Jamaican. And then we have El Capitan, which is a Mexican cuisine that has some of the best seafood around. And then 339 is our restaurant and breakfast. They do an amazing job at breakfast and lunch. So we have a real diversity with the End Zone and Cagney's. So there's all kinds of food at your disposal. But along with the restaurants, we said, hey, there's got to be other businesses too. So we landed the Record Bin and the Green Door. The Dive Shop has been around for a long time. And of course, every downtown has to have the dollar store, right? So that's a very important part. Kellen's Florist. We've got so many different businesses that have said, hey, we want to be a part of it. We just landed General Insurance Company. They just came into town. And so it's been an ongoing process. But, when you see the last 10 years where our downtown has progressed to, we're now recognized on the Federal Registry of Historic Downtowns. And so it's exciting. And now coupled with the growth of the lakefront, hey, sky's the limit when it comes to our city.